What you do in the kitchen, just don't touch this painting right here. Okay. This thing is like Pollock.
What's it called again? Hell? And which one's that one?
No, that's my other one that's up in the bedroom.
No, what's that one called?
That one's called Trash.
Trash.
Trash Flower. That one's called Trash Flower. America. America. So tell me how long you lived in Puerto Rico.
I'm sorry, but all of a sudden your car smells like
I'll roll the window.
Chinese ass or something or some kind.
Probably the Indian food I picked up.
Oh, Indian food or something.
Tell me about Puerto Rico. I want to hear about Puerto Rico.
I didn't live there.
Oh crap, I
went
turn
there
this off.
twice. I was 14 and 18.
Okay, so
I didn't live over there. I went there twice.
oh, I thought you lived there for a while.
No.
In Puerto Rico?
No, I didn't.
You didn't live there for a week?
No.
You just visited.
Yeah, for 3 weeks.
So you visited Puerto Rico.
Yeah, for 3 weeks.
Honey, we're not around anybody right now.
I gotta fix my chin hairs.
That says enjoy long walks to the fridge.
Yeah.
I enjoy long romantic walks to the fridge.
Hey, it was $3 from a 7-Eleven, made in China. Now go away.
It's probably made by Trump people. His ties are in China. His ties,
No, I didn't have
Trump
a mask
ties
before I
are.
went to work, so I had to buy it at the 7-Eleven over there. One of my many fucking jobs.
It's freaking stand, man. It's like we're gonna go fight Randall. No, seriously. You were only in Puerto Rico for a week?
3 weeks.
3 weeks only?
Yeah,
And you went back a couple of times?
twice.
Do you like it?
It was alright. I was 14 and 18. That was nice.
14 years old?
Yeah, I was 14.
And then 18?
And then 18. First time I was on my grandma's sailboat.
What was your mom's name?
So the first time, yeah, I was with my grandma. But I didn't spend like 2 weeks over there. We were on the sailboat. Second time, I was with my boyfriend. 13 years. Well, at the time, he was I actually had my first, they have some big turtles out there too. I had my first ice cream taco. You know, the ones that are like a little taco shell, like covered in chocolate with ice cream.
In Puerto Rico?
Yeah. That was the first time I ever had one of those. Now, as a kid, I always ate the drumsticks. You know what I mean? Like the waffle cones and stuff. Sometimes the orange creamsicles.
So you went to Puerto Rico only twice in your whole life. I've been to Puerto Rico. I went there. I landed there before I went to St. Martin. I went to St. Martin,
but
which
you didn't
was
like go
when I was about 12. I was 12 years old.
You were
then.
12.
Yeah, I was 12 years old, and I landed in Puerto Rico. They put a flower lei around my head. Yes, and then we took off from Puerto Rico and went to St. Martin, which is owned by the French and the Dutch. There's no drinking age. So at 12 years old, I went into a liquor store. I bought a thing of vodka and a Snickers bar because my sister put me up to it to see if I could get away with it. They gave me the vodka and the Snickers bar, and I walked off. I thought it was funny.
So if you
There was
were 12,
no drinking
you probably
age.
didn't hit puberty. So what were you, like 5 foot?
I've got photos, my photo album.
Yeah, usually when boys are about 12, they're about 5 foot, give or take.
I don't know.
And then when girls get 11, 12, they kind of peek past the boys because they're going through puberty, but not.
They're usually 4 something. Well, maybe they can get up to 5 foot. It depends. Kids grow at different rates.
I was 11. I was 5 foot.
I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been to St. Martin Island. I've been to Canada. That's where I went on my second honeymoon. My second ex-wife. I went to Czech Republic when I was about 26 or so, around that age. I went there with a theater group, and I performed As You Like It. The whole theater group performed it out of Denton, University of North Texas.
Damn, all that shit's supposed to be.
We went to the Sacanti Festival, and we did As You Like It. We represented America in that theater festival in Brno, at a place called
There's that.
Yataka. It's hard to pronounce. It's Yataka Academy. It's a type of theater academy, or it's a school. It's like a university, and they host the festival, the Sacanti Festival 2000. It was called the Encounters, and we were with As You Like It. I played Duke Frederick, and it was like a David Bowie kind of interpretation of the uniform. He wore a royal garb that was like, think of Snow White, the witch in Snow White, but it was all velvet. So I had to watch my weight, and all I ate was carrots and celery. And my teacher, who was Marjorie Hayes, who studied with Grotowski, she would look at me and she goes, "Cool, that is nothing. You eating nothing." and a chef. I went to a restaurant, and there was a guy who was a waiter. He kicked me out of the restaurant because I only wanted salad. I was eating salad and drinking tea to watch my weight while I was playing Duke Frederick. And then we got critiqued by the Russians, and Japanese were there, the Chinese were there. All these other countries were represented at the Sacanti. We represented America. And we got the money from UNT to go. And it was like the whole entire cast. It was a huge cast of As You Like It. Jason Coleman was there. He played one of the classic characters in As You Like It. Also, I think Jason's the only one I can really remember right now. I know there was a bunch of other... Ray Wardle was there. He played Touchstone. I played Duke Frederick, and I also played Sir Oliver Martex, which is the older comical character. I played 2 characters in it. We did pretty good. But there were a lot of modern-day theater shows that were there at Sacanti in Czech Republic. Then I also been to France. I've been to Paris. I've been to Paris a couple of times. We landed in Paris and stayed there for a while, and then I went to Paris in like the mid-90s to study paintings for a role that I was playing called Mountebanks Changing Places at Hip Pocket back in 1995. I think I've also been to Normandy, Belgium. Have you ever been have you been to Europe?
You already asked me that. No.
Okay. But you've been out of the country because Puerto Rico's out of the country. What other countries have you been to?
Well, actually, Puerto Rico is a part of the U.S. territory. It just depends how you perceive it.
Yeah, but you can't use their ID to open a bank account. But
St. John.
I mean, you're not a
Thomas.
real citizen just because you're Puerto Rican. You're kind of like half citizen. It's not like the 51st state or anything. It might become that.
Yeah, that 51 too.
But what's your favorite place you've ever visited?
I don't know. I haven't been to it yet.
Your favorite place?
Yeah, I haven't been to it yet. It hasn't happened.
But if you had to say one place that you've been to that you like the most, what is it?
I don't know. I would like to go to Australia and see the coral reefs. That's what I would like to do.
Australia?
Yeah.
Huh.
See some of the museums in Europe after all this.
Who's your
stuff.
favorite actor? Besides me.
She's so sweet. What you hawking out, you handicapped little freaker?
What's your favorite actor?
I swear someone's gonna get their ass whooped one day.
Your favorite actor?
Oh, look at the butterfly.
What's your favorite movie?
I don't have one.
Okay.